is Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown, and here to do some, well, to do all of the command training, or as much as I can complete, for Vanessa Lewis, and then test out if I learned anything in the DLC Special Sparring mode. Moments, thank you. There is Vanessa. This costume is my attempt at recreating her Virtua Fighter 4 default costume. It's not quite the same, but it's as close as I could get it. Okay. So let's see. One interesting thing about command training in VF5 Final Showdown is there's no timer and no option to put a timer on there, as there is. Well, in 4 there's a timer, and in 5 you can either do it timed or untimed, and also unlike those games, I believe, at least I know it does in 4, I'm not sure about 5 on the top of my head, it tracks which moves you've completed and which you haven't completed, whereas Final Showdown does not track that. Which is kind of a downer. It's sort of a little completion game you can play in 4 and 5 basically, but oh well. Okay, so Vanessa's got a lot of moves. She's got 2 stances, which are kind of each their own martial art moveset in and of themselves. Her default is this defensive stance. Her other one, you hit all 3 buttons and you switched her. Oh, the camera just recentered. I didn't know it would do that. This is her offensive stance, which looks a little weird here. The animation's a little funky. Oh well. So, offensive, defensive. She used to have 2 entirely separate martial arts. Currently, offensive and defensive are both supposed to be forms of Vale Tudo, or I was looking up the pronunciation of that in Brazilian or Portuguese. It's something more like, let me see, I call it Vale Tudo. It's something more like Vale Tudo or something like that, but I don't know. I'm a lazy American and I can't, I trip myself up if I try to be that delicate, so I'll just say Vale Tudo and leave it at that. So these are both forms of Vale Tudo, I believe. In 4, where she first appeared, her defensive mode was Vale Tudo, but her offensive mode was Muay Thai. And so in her offensive mode stance in 4, she actually reared back, sort of with her weight back on one heel, and her arms, her hands raised above her head out in front, sort of in a high, ready position to throw jabs or something. So this hunched over pose is very different, and it's pretty easy to tell which stance you're in. Oh, why did she just switch back? Did I accidentally hit the... Anyway, except when she's standing, it takes a second, so it's not... When she's moving, it's not that easy to tell which stance she's in. There's a little hunch to her neck in offensive mode. It isn't there in defensive. In 5 it was a lot harder to tell. The stances were much closer together, and that wasn't great. In 4 the stances were very different, and it was pretty easy to tell. So, but then of course after 4 they wanted to give Muay Thai to the new character who came along with Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution, Brad Burns, one of the 2 new characters. So they gave him Muay Thai and took Muay Thai away from poor Vanessa, and she's kind of been nerfed and screwed up ever since. In Final Showdown, though, they do seem to put a little more effort into making her seem like a well-rounded character and making her play very differently than she played before. And Whereas in 5 she just felt like a really nerfed and sort of hollowed out version of 4. My initial impression of just playing her without having done her command training in Final Showdown is that in Final Showdown she feels a little more unique and feels like she is a bit more of an actual character, a totally different character than she was before, but still an actual character rather than just the remnant of a once glorious character. So anyway, that's my little spiel. We'll see if that holds up when I actually do her moves. You can hit select to reset position. So let's get going. In 5, she had a lot of annoying things you had to do in her move command training to like sort of feint out of a move and finish it early, that kind of thing. It was just very repetitive, and the timing was twitchy, and it wasn't great. This should be a pretty cool little uppercut. Yeah. She's still fun to play in 5, but nowhere near as fun as she is in 4. The timing on these, I never find intuitive. See, I don't know. I don't know when to do it. Let's turn on so you can see all the crummy inputs I'm making. Is it this one? I think it's this one. No, it's not. It's this one. Because you can really tell by those names. Command display or input display. They're both... Yeah, it's not a good way to put it. Like you can call one input graph. That would be different. That's more descriptive. But anyway. Input history. That would be probably even better. So I gotta look up the timing now. In 4, you could call up a demo of every single move. In 5 and Final Showdown, you can only do it for certain moves. I think in 5. Anyway, in Final Showdown, you can only do it for certain moves. The ones that have this yellow balloon, which is, of course, the ones with the trickiest timings. So that's good, and it will show you in these input charts. It will show you the exact timing you need to duplicate, which is good because the timing is often pretty arbitrary feeling and not intuitive, which is not good. So these are generally moves that I won't be doing in an actual fight because it doesn't feel natural, the timing of them, and the timing you have to be very precise with. So, but at least you can try to copy the timing here and get through that way. In 4, the demos did not show you the timing, even though you could call up a chart of your own timing. You couldn't see the demo timing, so sometimes you would just be completely lost anyway. So here I have to wait 24 seconds before 24 frames. That's a little over a third of a second having 60 frames. So it's a little between a third and a half of a second to do the throw. So 24 frames, alright. Well, I did it. Hurrah for me. I think these animations seem better than they were in 5. Not that they were bad in 5, but just a little sharper. Maybe it's just because the camera's a little more zoomed in on characters in Final Showdown, but anyway, or maybe I just like my costume more. Because there is no... You can't design your own costume from scratch in 5 like you can in Final Showdown. You have to start with you can basically take one of 4 of the default costumes and then gradually accessorize it, but that's all you can do in 5. Now in 5, I only played in defensive style because offensive style was basically just a gutted wreck after they took Muay Thai away. It felt like to me. In 4, I pretty much just played in Muay Thai, or what you would now call offensive style. In Final Showdown, I haven't been able to tell which mode is more to my liking, so I still need to figure that out. I do like this down punch, what was it, down kick punch thing? That's a cool elbow, I like that. Anyway, so that's one thing I'll have to be figuring out is like, how am I going to decide which style I want to be in when? Oh, now I have to do deflection. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, sweet. So that's back forward. Pretty good. It's a high hit, so that won't hit a crouching character. They gave her a lot more knockdowns in Final Showdown. She didn't have this many moves that just knocked the opponent directly down before, so they made her kind of a more high-impact feeling character. I just like this animation. It doesn't really seem possible to get that straight down motion that far away from her body like that, but you know, they take a little artistic liberty. Ah. Well, that's interesting because, oh, they changed this. So in the previous games, if you did down back kick guard, it was an axe kick. Here the axe kick is forward kick guard, and they changed, it's more of a, slightly more of a side swirling move. Here the down back kick goes into that sort of alternate stance like this, which I hate when the AI I'm fighting goes into this, but we'll get to that in due time, I'm sure. It doesn't really feel like a forward move. It doesn't have any momentum of its own. You just stop dead. Usually the forward moves go forward a little into the opponent. They're kind of charging, rushing attacks, but not so much this one. It's got decent range, but a little less than you would hope for. I don't really like these boots. See, they're too soft and fuzzy. I'm gonna have to change the boots. I know I was going for the closest color match I could find with the originals, a color and style match, but I don't know, maybe I'll have to keep them just for that reason, I guess. Oh, and I don't like this move. This move in 5 is pretty annoying. It looks like they've improved the animation a bit. Maybe. But yeah, there's like, in 5, there's 2 different ways you can bail out of this move, which I just hate having to do in practice. No. That wasn't it. Okay. Oh, I think there's 3 ways to bail out, and it looks like they're still here. That wasn't it? Okay, well that was the 3rd way, so this is a 4th way? What? Guess you better show me. Well, that's what I did. Okay, 40 frames, whatever. No, that's too soon. So they aren't charging it at all. Well, I don't have the timing because all my little funky inputs kind of screw up my reading. Am I waiting too long? I mean, she's doing the kick, so... Oh, I'm hitting kick! As you've probably been screaming at me, you're pumping kick and not guard. Okay. Yay! I don't like canceling. I can't cancel in a fight. I'm not smart enough. It's just a little beyond me. So here is that stance. That was down, back, kick, guard. Oh, and she goes into it that way too. That's quite the... Oh, come on. It's quite the little leap. Anyway, defensive style hold guard. Oh yeah, see, the previous games had this. Well, I haven't been able to find how to do this in a practical, useful way. It feels too confining to me, but I have that kind of problem with stances in general. It's interesting she has fewer options with it than she did. Maybe that's an offensive style. In 4, she can do kick to sort of back up and kick while guarding and sidestep. And she also had a faster sort of inward motion she could do with, well, it was either up, forward, punch, or all 3 buttons, or I don't know. Okay, so that's... Oh, see now, I would never do an all 3 button move on purpose because I would be scared I would screw up the timing and accidentally switch my stance to offensive mode and then be all screwed up. That stance, the animation doesn't look good on her back, especially with this strap is supposed to be holding on. Oh well, I think maybe just for aesthetic purposes I'll have to stay in defensive mode because this hunch, it's not quite weighted right. Alright, anyway, we gotta do the offensive mode moves, or style moves, I guess. And see, her punches, like, they aren't as fast as they were in Muay Thai in 4, but they never will be, so that's too bad. Her Muay Thai punches in 4 are awesome. She's basically as fast with her fists as anybody on the cast. Here she can't really make that claim. Why? Useful. Be able to go low, so like if the opponent ducks the first one, you can correct and go down. That's something more characters need to be able to do. Punch kick forward. Oh. Whoop. Oh yeah, that. And then you can punch from there, which I'm sure it'll make me do. There aren't not as many knockdowns or hard knockdowns as in defensive style. Yeah, that's another way she can bail out. Oh. I don't like these inputs. Okay, you can spam it. Spam the downward motion. I don't know what EX low is. What's the difference between an EX low and a low? I don't know. So here's a low. It looks... The low looks lower than an EX low, so what does that mean? Little dunk, and there's an EX high. That looks higher than a high? Yeah, extra high? But wait. The EX low is above the low, it looks like. I don't know. I think those EX things are new to Final Showdown, as opposed to 5. Yep. That's kind of weird. Kick, punch, back punch, forward punch, guard. Kick, punch, back punch, forward throw. That was the right first part. Yep. Well, I don't know the timing here, and there's no demo to show me. I mean, she's doing a move. Well, I'm hitting punch kick. That would be it. Thank you. Oh, that's back. Yeah, and then you can sock him in the head, but I was too slow. Cool, I guess. I just don't like this hunch. Oh well. See, it looks especially bad from this angle. It's just, I mean, it's not terrible, but there's just... yeah. Oh. Ooh, EX high. Do I get extra damage for EX high? Oh. I can't. Oh yeah, I have the game on Virtua Fighter 3 music. That's why this music's a little more electronic than usual. A little more bit tune style, I guess. Chip tune style. Whatever the kids are calling it. The kids. Forward kick, kick, punch, back punch. Yeah, I did it. Hooray. Wasn't paying attention. Well, that's too slow, I guess. Ugh. Why they call it counter hit. That's a confusing phrase. It's just during the hit, basically. This is really fast. Alright. Those are not things I'm ever gonna do. I mean, most of these aren't. They're just, I just go and hit buttons that feel good. I don't memorize combos. And I would call these combos. The combos as far as I'm concerned. That's good. Alright. What? Why is down forward a... Doesn't look like a down forward kick. It hits mid, so that'll hit crouching characters and they can't block it. which is nice, so it's a good move to know. Two mid kicks. Or one if you want to bail out. That's another. It's a mid hit, so that'll hit crouching characters, and it looks pretty fast too. Now the only problem I have is, well, maybe they avoided this. A lot of times with up forward moves or the like, I will accidentally get the input timing wrong and do a normal jump and then end up floating stupidly through the air. But it doesn't look like you can actually do that with... Looks like she's always going to do that. So that's good, I guess. Will I remember that? I don't know. There's a good knockdown. Okay, so she's still got the knockdowns. Some punch kick. I don't like that kind of input. Jeez. Cool. Looks a bit slow. They're all mid-hits. Wreak some havoc with these. So, offensive style, punch and kick. Well, and in defensive too. Punch and kick seem pretty promising. Up kick is good in offensive style. Oh, that's her. Now wait, does she? Oh, she doesn't have the spin kick in defensive. The flying spin kick. You can't do... So I developed this cheap sequence you can do really well in 4, a little less well in 5, but it still mostly works, especially in defensive mode. And that is to do the kick guard, spin kick, then flurry of punches, and then a throw. But it looks like her flurry of punches is going to knock them down. So that won't work, unless maybe I can... I mean, I guess you can do... No. That's not going to work very well. No, it won't work. Not for me anyway, with my clumsy... Oh, here we go. I always hit kick instead of guard. Spam down before, okay. That's not it. Oh yeah, you gotta wait. Well, why? Oh, I was in defensive style. Well, what the heck? Doesn't seem to be doing it right away, so... Okay, some arbitrary medium timing. Now it's not teaching me the moves from that knockdown. Are we gonna get to those? We must. She has that in 5, and it still looks weird here, where... It looks like she just stabs her foot through them and uses that to leverage them down to the ground. I mean, how is she holding them? How is she pulling them down there? How does she pulling them down? Anyway, it still looks weird. So there's the axe. So the axe kick on offensive style is on down back kick guard, whereas in defensive they moved it to up forward kick guard. Sort of. Wait, no, where was it? It's not there. Where's your axe kick at? No. I guess that was as close as I was getting. Forward kick guard. Defensive, she actually has the axe kick. Back on down back kick guard like it originally was. Oh. She's still got the elbow I like, so what? See, I gotta do that though, because again, all 3 buttons is gonna potentially style switch you, and then you'll be really hosed. Okay. Should be a cool little uppercut. Oh, this is jumping. Again, this is confusing language. While rising, what does that mean? It sounds like it's getting up from a crouch, but no, it's jumping. And in Final Showdown, as opposed to the earlier games, in fact, you can jump with punch or kick, but what it really wants you to do for this timing on this jump move is to jump with guard, and you can't jump with guard prior to Final Showdown. Prior to Final Showdown, you would jump with punch or kick, and you would hold the button down and release it when you wanted to to do the attack. In Final Showdown, holding the button does nothing. The attack comes out at its single preset time every time. So that seems less intuitive. And if you want to do, for some reason, this move, if you want to hold your punch longer, so it comes out near the end of a long jump, you have to jump with guard and then hit punch while in midair. So that's what you have to do this. And it's really as you land, timing-wise more. So I don't really like how they reorganized that. But whatever. We didn't just do... I thought we just did these. What? So which was intruder step? Oh gosh. I don't remember. What is this? Doesn't tell me what mode, so thanks for that. Well, I guess this suggests it's offensive mode. Oh, please have your move called into okay. Forward kick. Oh, intruder step is just that little shuffle forward you can do after some moves. So you can do like down, kick, punch, forward. Okay, you can do back, kick, forward. Oh, that's probably what I'll do here. Alright. Back, kick, forward, then punch. The shuffle feels different than it was at some point earlier, but oh well. Alright. Ah! Oh, well that's cool if I was actually smart enough to be able to do that in time, which I'm not. So this is intercept position. Yeah, I don't like this. This is dumb. I'm sorry, this is dumb. I mean, they'll just sweep you if they've got any brains, but it's just... I have trouble when the AI does this, because I'm dumb and I don't immediately back up to the correct distance and sweep. I get scared and then I can't back up fast enough and they're just doing this and then they grab me and it's just horrible. But I'm sure this wouldn't work well against a smart AI or a high-level AI. Kick, then any direction, I guess, all 3 buttons. Okay, oh, just put me in it, okay, thanks. There was some easy way to get to the intercept position. What the heck was it? this in defensive style or offensive style? Second impact. Oh, I don't remember. Great, and that doesn't tell me. Okay, whatever. I'm never gonna remember how to do this. Get to this position. What? So you can come over? Come here, big boy? Oh no. Good. Well, I can't do the timing. Oh, I guess you can mash it, so that's something. Shit. You can move very slowly. Shit. It was goofy looking. I'm sorry. I like that animation. I had that in 5. Better than that animation. Not that that one's bad. Man, this music is a little too high strung. Oh well. Slightly evil laugh. Ah, I hate that one. No? I can't do these advanced move throws in an actual match. You can spam it, so that's good. In Final Showdown, you only need the regular 2 buttons to do a throw on a crouching opponent. It's just with a downward motion on the stick. Prior to Final Showdown, you had to hit all 3 buttons to do a crouching throw, and that's of course only for characters that actually have throws on crouching characters. Which is mostly the grapple specific characters like Vanessa or Wolf. And Pi. Pi can do ground throws, which is weird. You wouldn't think it, but she can. Whoop. Cool. These are the same animations from 5. Ah, gosh. Oh. Oh, come on. That was a half circle. That would have worked in King of Fighters. Oh, half circles are so touchy in Virtua Fighter. Oh, wait, I want to see that. Oh. Right. Ugh. Ah. Jeez, alright. Well, if you can ever pull that off, congrats to you. Ow. Oh, from takedown. So that's forward, 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 punch guard, maybe? Alright. And then, of course, there were all those combos that can kind of go into takedown. But, whatever. It's interesting, they changed it around. In 5, to do punches on the takedown, you would hit punch. And you could do up to 3 punches, and then you could do a throw. Or maybe it's just, you could do a throw at any time. Could you do 3 punches in a throw, or would you have to break it off early and do 2 punches in a throw? Well, I don't know. But anyway, they changed it now, so it's all a combo, built-in combo with a throw maneuver. Well, whatever you feel like. Okay. Probably just spam it. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to do that again. What did I do to get here? Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, maybe you can't spam it. Shoot. I could have sworn I spammed it. Okay, oh no! We're gonna do this move. Cool animation and all. Oh yeah, do nothing. I can do that. It's her auto catch. If she's in neutral and not pushing at stick direction, when somebody does a normal high punch, she'll just catch their fist, which is super annoying when you're the person whose fist she's catching. Jackie can do that as well. It seems a little overpowered, but whatever. Combos. So this is right at the end. Okay. And forward punch kick, forward punch kick, kick. Doesn't sound too bad. It's not a combo, that's just a down attack. I shouldn't complain, it was easy to do. Forward punch kick, forward kick, punch. Faster, I think. So this up kick was that cool move I like, that knee. Up forward kick. And forward, because it floats him, I guess, and then forward punch kick. There's 3 punches. Well, that one's better. What? Rushing it, but the ones I rushed were better. So I guess I'm done because it's having me start back with the jabs. Okay, so what moves did I like? Well, I liked... It's weird, they make the axe kick on forward kick guard in defensive, but down back kick guard and more of a leaping thing on offensive. Why can't they both be down back? Well, because... So... That's an offensive. No way. Was the, is that only in offensive mode? Or only in defensive mode? Whatever mode, if it's not in offensive mode, then I want to stay in offensive mode because I don't want to accidentally go into this nonsense. I guess it's easy enough to get out of, you just hit throw. But I'll probably get my butt kicked trying to do it. Well... So defensive also does not have that up forward knee that I liked. Offensive has the better axe kick. Such slow punches though. I mean, these are molasses compared to her Muay Thai punches in 4. Now, so far I guess I'm trending towards offensive style. Seems really slow. I do like this down punch kick and defensive style. She doesn't have that in offensive style. Interesting. Down forward punch in offensive style is a high hit, which will go right over the heads and miss crouching characters. I was in defensive style. In offensive style, it's a mid hit. Oh, sorry, it's a mid hit that will hit crouching characters who can't block mid hits. It'll also hit standing characters if they aren't blocking. So a mid hit is generally better than a high hit. Well, that's a lot slower. Those down forward kick moves. Kick moves. Down back punch kick. I like her defensive mode down back punch kick better. I like her defensive mode down punch better, although both mid hits. Now why would down forward punch kick be a high hit? Did I already remark on that? That's just weird. I guess it didn't. Yeah, so I don't really understand why the timing these seem identical now. In 5 it seemed like down forward punch kick had slightly better range. This is an offensive style than just down forward punch. And in this they seem to be identical. Maybe I was just imagining it in 5, but just different sides. I should check the damage, I guess, but I don't care that much. So I'm still not really sure which mode I want to be in. I guess I'll just have to find which one actually ends up working better. So yeah, I didn't find that many specific moves I like, but that's always been that that's always been that way. It's always been that way with Vanessa for me. Her moves are just so intricate and sort of come in flurries that individual attacks don't, for the most part, stand out. I do like this up forward knee and offensive style. I do like the down back axe kick. That's sweet. That's in defensive. Oh, kidding me, she doesn't have a kick guard down direction type sweep in offensive mode? Offensive style? Why can't she have a sweep in offensive? Oh, this is sick. This is sickening. This is disgusting. You need a sweep. Am I supposed to mode switch just so I can do a sweep? I hate doing that all the time. Gosh. Well, it's gonna be a battle in my mind for which one I can do, but this might just be the kind of thing that drives me back to not playing Vanessa at all in Final Showdown anyway. I mean, 4, she's obviously the best in 4. If I played her in Final Showdown, it would just be for a slight change of pace from time to time, I guess. Well, this is probably gonna be ugly, because I don't feel very good with her right now. But here we go on highest difficulty, very hard. I don't have much time, so let's make it tiny teams. Yeah, you notice how all the 6-person teams are in a 3-team column here. Why would that be? What numeric significance does that leave us? Anyway, let's do one of those. And do a different costume. This is just a reproduction of the Type C costume from Final Showdown, but you can't pick Type C unless you go into the costume editor, I think. Oh, but I did edit it a bit. I think I think this is my edited Type C basically. I gave her a darker skin tone. I don't think she has that hat by default. One thing I was just noticing, I'm playing a Type C costume with her in 5 right now, and in 5 she's got these awesome black pants that she can buy from the item shop in quest mode to go to accessorize the costume and change from the default kind of army green, dark green. And those would look awesome. I haven't got enough money to get those yet. I don't think she has that in Final Showdown. Either they're just gray or they're like this, like gray camo. Okay, I gotta pay attention to what's happening because I'm getting beat. Make it stop. I always have trouble just going from command training anyway. I hate that move so bad. Don't do that move on me, Koji. Because it's either a throw, which infuriates me, or it's that low kick, which infuriates me. And I forget you just have to jab her out of it. So I might just have to go based on the opponent. Like if I want speed, do I try going with offensive mode? But offensive mode doesn't feel that speedy anymore. It feels more like a power trip type thing where you're doing knockdowns. Oh, see, I hate that. I can't stand that move. Koji, why? I don't think I'm gonna beat anybody. Okay, for now I'm gonna stay in defensive just because it's easier. You default to defensive and you don't have to keep changing it, resetting it every... Gosh, dang it, she's just gonna do that over and over because I'm a chump and she knows it. That's a weird juggle. Oh, she didn't do either of them. She could have totally owned me. Well, that's her problem. Oh, that's a weird sort of filter effect. Nice. Whoop. Oh no. Gosh. She's just looping or irritating moves that I can't fool me every single darn time. Please let me beat her. Oh no, she did it again. She's just gonna keep doing it. Why wouldn't you? I'm too slow. I never see it coming. I eventually did. I was fighting some infuriating Eileen once, and I eventually worked it out. Oh, that really launched her. Watch this. She goes straight up, too, which... Oh, she's defense. Okay. What was my axe kick at? Not that. That's the sweep. Oh, I wonder if that would work on her. No. The answer is no. As I suspected. AI is not dumb enough to fall for that like I am. No, or that. I will fall for that every time, thank you. What am I doing? No, she's... I'm so dumb. She's dumb. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I wanted to be throwing some big bombs. She seems not to be able to block these very well. Oh, I totally could have juggled that for miles. Oh, I was waiting and trying to time something slick, and that was stupid. I can't do slick timing. Yeah, just do it over and over. I'm gonna die. Ugh. Gosh. this is torture. They started me off with one of the most frustrating characters. Just to rub it in. They're just gonna send me back to VF4, where Eileen does not exist. Yeah, just insult to injury. Oh, her punches are so slow. It's almost like you don't want to do her punches. Wow, that was really painful. Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm gonna throw off that. Yeah, I did. You do that to her over and over. That does a lot of damage. Oh, she just... Oh, that's not good. She can't seem to block the second hit on that. So I should just do that over and over. I hate this fight. Oh, she's just gonna do that over and over. It's just a stupid spam fight. Annoying moves. Oh, punches are so bad and... Well, I'm doing worse. Oh boy. Friggin' die! His back kick. Just spamming back kick. Just holding back and hitting kick. Which is not the same as back kick, as I've eventually learned and forgotten, and will probably have to relearn at some point. Oh no, she figured it out. I'm dead. If I can win one match each time with back kick, that's one easy win, then I have to figure other things out. God, what? You have to jab that out before she either throws you or... Well, she does that stupid flying kick, that's not so bad, but... I feel like I'm too slow to do anything right now. Just watching her pick me apart. Oh, that was neat. I think it's got some iffy... Oh, there's the axe kick. That's right, forward for some goofy reason. Just make it stop. I should record that since it's her custom win pose. I'm just so mad right now, I can't even think about it. Yeah, I love it, fun stuff. I'm so slow I can't jab her out of that. I hate you. Yeah, because I can't jab her out of that. My jabs are molasses. And I'm not even thinking about it anyway, so it wouldn't matter. I'm too dumb. I should just do it over and over, unless something else is working, and then why would you? Oh, but see there, I thought of it, but way too late. Everything's going wrong. I guess I should try offensive mode before I completely blow a fuse. Oh, there, I finally caught her. Slightly faster punches. spasmed and got lucky to get away from it. I should just, well, if I can spasm in the upward back direction each time, that'll fix it. Nope, can't do anything. I never see it coming. Oh, I'm still in defensive mode because I have to reset it each time. So back punch kick into offensive mode is pretty sweet. I have to remember to switch between rounds. Ah, nice uppercut. Jeez. Oh, okay, she's pulling out some new stuff on me. Now that I've got her down a couple of rounds. Oh, now she's doing the old stuff that she knows I hate. I'm not a fast character. It's a little hard for me to deal with. How is that she could punch and then... Oh no! Jeez. Okay, well that little mid-punch, low-punch thing is... Forgot the mode switch, now I'm hosed. Oh, what? I gotta end this music. It's not making it better. Don't be an annoying stage. I'm gonna have to sit through forever. Oh, it's alright.
Time for a combat seminar.
God, you're here just to troll me, aren't you? Horrible, horrible girl. Oh, I'm in the wrong mode because I'm dumb. Juggle though. So scared of that move, I can't think about fighting her for real. I'm paralyzed that she'll do that, and I don't know what I'll do, so I'm just spamming moves in the hope that she'll magically run into it and I'll win the match. Like that. What's this hell thing? To start. She's so fast. I'm not gonna beat her on speed. Not in offensive mode. Oh, she can just do that whenever she needs a little damage. I'm never gonna remember to record that because I'm so mad each time she beats me. That is. So my usual. Oh, of course. I was thinking I would try playing defensively and throw her, but of course she's just gonna do. Well, A, she's gonna tag everything, or B, she's gonna do that, which I can never see coming, and she'll just pick me apart with. So throws aren't gonna work. See there, I was actually starting a punch, but her punches are so slow, I couldn't even get the punch out before before she was on my face. Which sounds gross, but that's what it is. It's a gross move. You're a gross little girl, Eileen. I hate you. What? She's moving twice as fast as I am. If I had Muay Thai, I would be able to fight. I mean, that's kind of a problem because the AI in Final Showdown is more aggressive than it is in 5. Which is making things harder as a slower character. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, maybe I should go to a different team. I'm never gonna win. I came sort of close somehow. So Gunshot, I'm not even following my hits up for juggle. Too slow. She's gonna beat out every move I want to do. She can, of course, read my input since the AI does shamelessly in Virtua Fighter anyway. There's also a range problem here. Like, I can't really hold her off because I don't have very good range, and she... Well, I do have... Yeah, see, I can't stand it. Maybe the spin kick will save me. That's not it. So slow. It's so slow, I basically have to guess way ahead of time. Of course you can duck that. In 4 you can't duck that. Yeah, she's gonna duck it. Spin kick isn't gonna work. Oh, look at that, she just blatantly ducked. Just a perfect crouch. Oh my gosh. This is the worst possible thing that could happen. It's the worst. So watch this. Turn away, kids. I'm so defensive. Freaking die. Delayed switching to offensive mode, which was a bad choice. Yes, she's in my face. I was trying to do mid hits. She scoots right up to me and crouches. That's something the AI aggressively does in Final Showdown. If you can keep them off with mid hits, that helps a lot, but she's faster than my mid hits. Well, I should probably learn to defend. That's really the main problem here, is that I can't defend this nonsense. I fought Eileen's on very hard before? I think I have. Not with Vanessa, I mean. again. Oh, of course it didn't kill her. Oh, cool. She got a nice spin kick. I almost beat her at first on beginner's luck. Can I recapture my not knowing what I'm doing this? Not that I do know, but now I think I know, and now I'm doing dumber stuff, apparently. Well, that was wretched. Nothing even came close. That's not a good move. Freaking die. Oh wow, she got mad. You're not gonna spam me with that darn stupid ground kick thing. Well, I'll try. I like it because it looks like I'm hurting her. Oh no. That jerk face. Oh, she's gonna hit me out of it. Yeah. Kinda wanna fight a different team. Hopefully find a team that doesn't have Eileen in it. This is just gone. Did no damage. I hit her against the wall twice and it did like no damage. This is terrible. I'm gonna have nightmares about this. I'm in the wrong mode. I just want to end it. Sure, do it. Our back kick sucks. What? No jugglies? I have to move preemptively. She's so fast. It's that forward kick in offensive style. So I just had to step back because there's no way I can get the first move in at the start of a round. Oh. Mid-hit, baby, you can't crouch. Hey, I won. So up forward kick fixed her wagon. Offensive style.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not act like we came out of that with our flag flying high. Oh, Lei-Fei, he's the other character I hate the most. This is good. What team is this? I must never fight this team again. This is Go West, isn't it? So far, defensive mode has been way too slow. They're putting me up against some of the fastest... Oh, so he's just going to evade the knee. He is not going to fix Cowboy's wagon. Probably does drive a wagon at that. Took my knee out in midair. What? The heck, did his heel hit me? Yes. Just preemptively mean. No, too preemptive was too. Wow. Whoop. Oh no. All you jerks coming up and kneeling right in front of me. It's really irritating. That's what the AI in FS does. Oh, that was nowhere even close. See? Crouch right in front of me. That's what they do. That's what they do in Final Showdown. They just sit right under your waist and spam you with like low punches and I did a throw. So first throw I've even done. Oh no. Oh, he figured it out. Oh, see ya. Wow, that sucked. Alright, Cowboy. They're just trolling me. Yeah, this is not great. Not great. Not making me want to play Vanessa and VF5 Final Showdown. On 5 shoes, I was okay. Granted, I probably wasn't playing against characters that was tough. My elbow is so short range. That kick stinks. She has no good moves. Mode, style, whatever. Ugh. See, in 5 that's a stagger. In, well, I guess you hit him, so that's why it wasn't a stagger. I don't think it is a stagger, though. They gradually nerfed that move. That's, guard kick. Whoa. Wow. Still just messing around with dumb combo moves. I should probably just try sticking with some meat and potatoes punch and kick action. The punches are so unimpressive. That's alright, that's just punches. It's just a kick. Forward kick, maybe. Oh, I'm in the wrong mode. Style. Dang it. Wait, did I switch back? Was I... Ah. That was bad. But I was meant to be blocking. Turn your back on me, sir. Turn your pig snout on me. Whoop. Too slow. Owie. What? Deflection nonsense. That was not a move. A forward punch kick? Forward punch kick. Nope. Whatever it is, it's too slow. Oh, I think it's just the elbow, so that means there is no forward punch kick move. Why can't you... Wow. Why can't you throw him when he has his back to you? I never understand that. I always fall for that because it looks like you should be able to throw him. I hate Lei-Fei. I hate Lei-Fei for that reason. He's got all these stances where you can't... Knock him out there. Oh, nuts. I'm dead. In the wrong stance. Oh, I hate this. Yes. Ugh. Quiet yourself. Alright, I should stop screwing around. I'm still just trying to, like, find the secret move that he won't be able to stop. Nope. I'm not actually, like, defending or anything. I'm so gun-shy after that stupid Eileen. What? Shit. No, that Eileen solution is not. I keep trying it though. Oh, that sucks. Kind of interesting because it's so slow to get off though, the axe kick. I can't even juggle properly at that range. Oh no, that was... Slight patience, slight getting it, being a little more careful with my range. I don't like that wind post.
It was ridiculous.
So violent. Vanessa. The better, I mean, she's probably my favorite Virtua Fighter character anywhere in Virtua Fighter 4. In 5, she's still okay if I stick to defensive mode. It's alright. It's nothing like as good as she is in 4, but here, I just don't know. Like, they did make her different, but I don't feel like it's a worthwhile difference necessarily. Like, who is Vanessa now? She's just this weird... Like, she's got knockdowns, she's got that obnoxious ground kick scissor thing. Who cares about that stuff? It's just obnoxious. I mean, knockdowns are fun, but other characters have knockdowns. So what is she? She's no longer much of a grappler. This is messed up. Messed up character skill. At least if I stick to defensive mode in 5, that was good. I attacked with the wrong range and he had a pretty cool throw. Oh, I'm in the wrong style. Yeah, finish me off. I was dumb. Where does go though? Oh, you pick me apart so fast. Health-wise, I mean, ow. Oh, naked blue Go, you're so fun. I don't really like what they did with Go in Final Showdown. He's much more of this flaily dude. He's still supposed to be a judo practitioner, I think, but in, like, before this, he actually felt like a guy who had balance and control. In 5, they changed his animations to make him, or in Final Showdown, they changed his animations to make him all flaily and, like, kind of look like he's out of control when he really gets going, and I wanted to make him this evil character, I guess, or evil looking anyway. I don't know. I don't really like it. I should... Wow. I should pay attention to what I'm doing rather than his animations. What am I doing? Oh, I'm getting stormed. Again, too fast. Way too fast. Oh, that's before a punch, which is super slow. I'll hit him though. It's got better range, I guess. I'm just enjoying the ways he tears me apart now. Better than Eileen and Lei-Fei anyway. Oh, that was supposed to be kick. See, all this like screen shake and camera shake, it's just irritating. I thought that was a good idea. Oh! Go! Oh, kick does not work. Wrong buttons. Just hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, I'm in the wrong mode, that's why. Dang it. I'm in the get dunked mode. Yeah, I can't do anything in defensive mode. So defensive mode, definitely not a fan. Oh, axe kick way too slow. Jeez. Offensive mode, I can at least do some stuff sometimes. let's not get carried away. It's taken me like, what, 45 minutes to beat 3 characters? Is that right? That can't be right. I beat more than that, didn't I? Oh, it's another Lei-Fei. That's why I hate this team, especially. I'll never fight this team again. I'm sure I'm in the right style. I'm not. No, I was. Oh, I should have done the knee. He was crouching in front of me. Like a jerk. Oh, didn't work. He wasn't crouching. No, he's not crouching. What am I doing? What? That kick should have hit him. Ah, he's not crouching. He's being a jerk. Well, nothing is getting him. He's blocking all my stupid tricks. Too fast. He's too fast. I'm too slow. Forward punch kick sucks. Yeah, I'm too slow. Just do that all day. Switch. Ah, yeah, good. That's what you don't do. Oh boy. Oh, he stood up just in time, of course. Spin kick, not great. Or spin kick. I can but laugh. No, can't throw him from behind. Why would you do that? He can just kneel down backwards and kill me. I hate Lei-Fei. That, like, he just magically swipes my punch away with the backs of his elbows from behind. Give me a freaking break. Sure, whatever. I don't believe it. I don't believe in your dumb martial art, Lei-Fei. I think it's made up and fake. Yeah. Aw, what happened there? Oh, great. Oh, don't even let me fall down. Whoa. He had more health than that. sweet. In defensive mode, yes. Got lucky. No juggles. Guitar goes wild.
You're no match for me.
Round one. Ready, go!
Oh shoot, I thought I could get her against the wall. Oh, I got lucky. That was pure flailing.
Round two. Ready, go!
Good. No, that sure didn't work. That got me killed. Spin kick. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't want to do a spin kick. Why can't I juggle? Oh. I didn't expect to die that way. Well, what is it? Go! So slow. So slow. No. And preemptively kneeing is not working so well against high. Supposed to be a throw. I'm clumsy. You're lucky. That was just a mess. I was trying to do throws and whiffing them. Still can't preemptively deal. Me. I only juggled off the X kick a little. Uh-oh. Forward kick saved me. I thought forward kick was a spin, but I guess that's in defensive. She's on the knee, she's healing. Oh, she's not healing. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Oh boy.
You're no match for me.
Oh good. Taka's usually not too bad. At least he's slow. Kind of. Is this the one with the horrible costume? Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, this is not the horriblest costume. Oh, how did that miss? He's gigantic. Oh, well, I'm gonna get humiliated. I'm sure. Laser effect. Oh wow, the knee can't even lift him off the ground. I could have got a throw out of that. Ow. Oh. Oh, that was a lot of trying stuff that didn't work. That's the Lei-Fei. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, that was dumb. Has better range than I thought. He's not handling it very well. Oh! I took out my axe kick. Oh no! Well, that's one guy I can beat on speed. So, offensive mode, axe kick, sometimes back punch kick. It's better than forward punch kick. Sometimes just punches and kicks. What's it I beat Eileen with? Eileen? I can't remember now. Oh, a forward knee. A forward knee is probably the best. Do a 5-man team just because I want to. I did Frightful last time, I think. Just want to see my last costume briefly.
You know what you're getting yourself into.
I'll be celebrating tonight.
Where's the party, Jeffrey? Oh no, the axe kick. Oh. The axe kick puts a good little stagger on him. A mini stagger. Ah, no jugglies. Oh, how did he avoid that? What happened here? What? He was just like magically in the middle of a move that attracted his abdomen away from my elbow. Ah, he's got such range. He's not slow. Oh boy. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, that was some silliness. Ugh. Stop. Ugh. That was a good rush down. You. Ready to meet the merchant?
I'll show you what combat's all about.
It's about, I don't know, waxing your legs and getting that nice smooth look. Whoa! So the flying knee has not been working on him at all, as we see some more of there. Oh, I finally got him as he did a big whiff. What's happening to me? Oh, I thought I could do down forward punch and get a little hook in. No, he's too fast. What? Wow, so if he's right in my face, back punch kick has no range. What is wrong? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Well, that was not good. Watch this. Amazing! That's her default kick. It's just a high kick that hardly ever hits anybody. I did hit Pi with it once. I remember that because it was so weird. Oh, I'm in defensive mode. That's her down forward kick. She can follow it up with a second kick. Did they both hit mid? I can't remember them both hitting mid. See, you only go to her default kick, which hits high and sucks. Can you mute those? No. Oh, he blocked them both finally. Well, have some punches. What am I doing down forward punch kick for? That's not a move. Oh yeah, it is a move. It's the other uppercut.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, I won. I'll be darned. And it was a down forward kick. That was it. Down forward kick. Down forward kick. Kick. Too bad her default kick sucks so much. So you're really supposed to use it in like punch kick combinations. Well, it's gotta be like friggin'. Wait, it wasn't. Oh, because I'm in defensive. And I'm gonna die. Defensive mode. Can we just not have defensive mode? Oh! I try to get creative. No, down forward kick. That's what that was all about in offensive style, of course. Didn't work that time. Default kick. Nothing's fast enough. So lame. Well. She doesn't have her back kick. It's the same as neutral kick. I hate his moves. I hate almost all of, well no, I hate a lot of his moves. Let's be fair. Sheesh. I've forgotten what to do against Lei-Fei. No, not that, not that. This back turn thing so infuriating and dumb. I just can't fight him normally. I just get mad. Turning his back and then just deflecting everything magically with the backs of his elbows. Can't do it, and she doesn't have a sweep in defensive or in offensive. Oh, that was gross. Slow. You're too slow. So slow. Spin kick. Oh, it's comical. Comically bad. Oh, poor spin kick. It used to be an awesome move. Oh, there's so many bad moves here. Dropping stuff on the floor. I do that a lot. Whoa. Eileen does not work against Sleepy. Not at all. Couldn't get away, he's too fast and I'm too slow. Back punch kick. So it turns out he's at that range, he's not blocking. I'm like side turned and I can't do any attack. Okay, can't do anything. Good. Should've just done crouching punch. Oh, he's gonna do mid-hit. Oh, I'm in defensive mode. Good for me. Oh, now he's on top of me and I can't do anything, can't throw him. Phew. Jeez. Oh no. I'm dead. Yeah. Wow. I'm fighting so lame right now. I just... She's got too many bad moves. I can't just hit buttons and do stuff that feels good because I'll hit something bad. I don't like playing so deliberately that I have to be careful with every input I make. That's not a good move either. It's back punch kick. Oh, that spin kick, that's a bad move. So many bad moves. The one girl has so many bad moves. Yeah, this sucks. I know I can beat him, I don't want to have to fight in these very stupid, specific ways just because nothing else works right. You know? I want to be able to have stuff work right in lots of ways. But very few of her things will actually beat somebody who's this fast. Like that hits a lot for some weird reason. Down forward kick. It's 2 mid hits. Unless he's crouching a lot like a jerk. That punch kick hits a lot. I should probably just work on that. Oh. Really, as long as I have the range right, it'll hit him. Oh, I'm getting blown up now. Oh, he blocked it, I'm dead. Yeah, he's blocking it. Yeah. Yeah, when he decides he wants to block it, then it's over. Gosh, she's so slow. Why would would you make a character this slow? And this is her fast mode. Vanessa. Can't win. Can't win in a face-off. Make it stop. Ha. That was the best way. Oh yeah, kick sucks. Down forward kick hits him sometimes. Oh yeah, sure, why not? Now I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, just tech everything. Why have throws? Oh, of course he's got kicks with awesome range. I don't. Yeah. Can't do a knee. It's too slow. He beat my knee out twice. Hey, punch. Oh no. Why does she do it? She doesn't. Oh, I think it's because I'm holding back, and you can't hold back because it's a different input. So if your input requires back and some button, then holding back and doing that button will not do the move. That's what I'm doing wrong. It's the first round. He was going easy on me. Sweet. Yeah. God, her normal kick sucks. That weird little back. It's not really good. Yeah, beat him. Oh. This could be interesting. Nothing's working. Oh, I'm in defensive mode, that's why. Aye. It's not really defending against much. And that was a pathetic fight on my part, but she was not blocking anything. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no. I'm messing around too much. What? Oh. Oh, I'm in defensive mode. Well. Nope. Oh, maybe defensive mode could do it. What am I doing? Nothing. She wasn't doing very well, which is good, because I was not doing well.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the last couple Sarahs I fought have not been very good. Oh, Kages have all been good, though. One was just unbeatable. Not this one, but he might be. I haven't fought this one yet, I don't think. No. Well, no, I don't. Did I? Oh, I think I did. Defensive mode. No, it doesn't work more than once. No, I want to get out of defensive style, but he's too fast. No chance. And I did it. Now I'm dead. Hooray. Now defensive style. Kage is ridiculous. Uh-oh. Just gonna watch Kage beat the tar out of me for a while. How do you even... Oh, of course. Oh. Oh man, well, I'm sure he'll kill me again. Oh, my head hurts. Ow. Of course. Nice. So nothing I can do when he's just doing his moves. It's too slow. Woof, 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 woof. Well, I guessed wrong. Way too slow. He's just dancing around. Yeah, just do that. Just loop it. Oh man. That's how much faster than me he is. Hit him once. Hey. Well, he set himself up for that, kind of. Sweet. I got a knee. Oh, 2 times was too many. Oh, better not start doing that again. Punches. Oh, bummer. Jeez. Beat him.
You're no match for me.
Feels like work with Vanessa. Lights. Yeah, I remember this guy. The kid in town. Oh, the lights. Can't see anything. Ugh. Oh. Oh yeah, he can just evade. Or axe kick. That was the down back kick. That's down back kick. Uh-oh. Just jab me out of back punch kick. Aw, jeez. Not too fast. What? Did you see how he stood up a split second before that would have hit him? Flow charting my dumb moves. Let's do an axe kick. Sure, why not? What? Not bad. Oh yeah. Cool. That sword got huge. That's weird. Oh, I guess it is pretty huge. It's not even sheathed. Wrong. I couldn't I throw? Yeah, he just went off because I'm in the wrong stupid stance. Yay. Okay, we're getting the right stance this time. Ow. Dang it. I didn't think of what to do, because I'm dumb. This will get him eventually. Jeez. Okay. Kind of forward punch kick, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can get him against the cage wall. No. Ow. Alright, well, what did I get out of that? couldn't do anything in defensive mode really. Offensive mode, up forward kick is that pretty sweet knee. Back punch kick is a decent range knockdown punch, but not as much range as I sometimes like to think. Forward punch kick could sometimes get a good rhythm going, but usually not so much, and the range isn't good, or isn't like it used to be anyway in 4. Down back punch kick is the axe kick, which sometimes works alright. Down forward kick can do 2 mid hits if you do kick kick. That can sometimes work. Didn't have a whole lot of luck with her throws. Her spin kick is terrible. That's guard kick. Oh wait, is it down back guard kick that's the axe kick? Yeah, I think so. Not punch kick. Just normal punch kicks can sometimes do alright, but her kick used by itself, not so much. Yeah, that's kind of it. Not a whole lot I felt I had to work with, although not that I'm good with most of her moves, and I'm sure a real Vanessa player can do lots of stuff that I'm not even thinking of. But that's what I was able to get to work. Not a whole lot of stuff, really. Yeah, I can't say I'm too tempted to keep working with her in Final Showdown. I mean, I guess I got through 2 teams on very hard, so it could have been worse, but some of them were just so painful. She just feels so slow, even in offensive mode. She still feels pretty slow. Like sometimes she can get out of trouble against a speedy opponent with punch, but it's not reliable. So much of her stuff just doesn't feel very reliable, and it's all like she doesn't have much sweep moves in offensive mode. She doesn't have a whole lot of spinning attacks that work anyway, so really vulnerable to getting evaded and countered. I don't know, it just feels like a bit of an uphill battle. Like if I was a smart Vanessa player, of course I would be able to switch between styles and thus use the best of both worlds. But I don't like doing that. Style switching on the fly has never worked for me. I get confused as to which style I'm actually in, because sometimes you can't quite tell if the switch worked, and then the stances that look somewhat similar, better than 5, but still somewhat similar when she's moving. I don't think of any other moves that I could do anything with in offensive style. I'm drawing a blank. Well, there were probably 1 or 2. Anyway, that was Vanessa. So I felt worse about her in Final Showdown here than I did in 5. Probably partly because I was fighting tougher opponents, but still, in 5, if I stuck to defensive mode, she had a decent spin kick, could stagger people. They didn't just viciously read the input and do a perfect crouch underneath it all the time. Yeah, I don't know. But but still, in 5 she's okay, but in 4 she's great, so I don't know, stick with 4. That's my lesson, I guess. I thought there was hints of some interesting different types of play for her in Final Showdown, but I can't say I really saw that. She's got more knockdowns, so she's a little more of a sort of big puncher in a way. She's so slow. It's just not really that compelling to me. Yeah, I guess that's about where I am with Vanessa. Stick with 4, I think. In 4, she's so awesome. So awesome. Final Showdown, it feels uphill. It feels like an uphill fight. I basically had to guess against that Eileen. I just had to hope I guessed right and just do a preemptive move to try to knock her out of whatever she was doing as she came toward me, because if she got in close, I was dead meat. When that Lei-Fei got in close, I was dead meat. There's probably some fast close range move that would hit like a crouching character reliably and not get me into trouble, but I didn't find it. So whatever. So I only have one character left whose command training I want to do, and that is Wolf. That's in Virtua Fighter 5. So next up for Virtua Fighter videos will be me going through his command list in 5, his command training, or command time attack even, in Virtua Fighter 5, and then doing some quest mode with Wolf in Virtua Fighter 5. So thanks for watching this torture session. I mean, I figured out a couple things. I basically figured out towards the end, I guess, well, if that move isn't working, I have these 2 or 3 other moves I can kind of try, and maybe those will work. But against the faster characters, she really struggled. Like Jon, the boss of that last team, he's not really that fast. Once he gets going in certain moves, he feels fast, but he's not overall that fast, just by default. So he wasn't that bad. Taka, who was the boss of the first team, is not fast, so he wasn't that bad. But against those Lei-Feis and Eileen's, that was bad. Pai, kind of bad. Kage. Well, by that time, I had actually kind of figured out some of the ranges a little and what moves to learn or not to use and what range. Well, I basically figured out what moves not to use. Just so many of her moves are bad. That's the really discouraging thing. Is that a lot of her moves are just plain bad. And so it's like walking through a minefield. If I just sort of, I mean, how I like to play is just sort of going with the flow, but if I do that with her, I'll just do a bad move and then just get creamed, or I'll forget to style switch, which is a bigger problem. But yeah, so many bad moves. So it basically comes down to like what moves aren't terrible. Now, as we saw in her command training, she has all these little punch and kick combos that if you can do those good, you might be in business. But she had those in 4, and you didn't have to, that wasn't the only way you could play in 4. You could do lots of stuff in 4. She was so fast in Muay Thai, you could go with the flow, because it was fast, and if she got into trouble, she could speed out of it a lot of the time, but you can't do that here. No. Not a bit of it. Anyway, that's enough of me being depressed about what they did to Vanessa after 4. I'll just play her in 4 and be happy because it's awesome. So, yep, next Wolf, Virtua Fighter 5, command training, command time attack, and some quest mode. Alright, catch you some other time.